Welcome home, the home of maths and science YouTubers. I welcome you back all. Today we are going to do a simultaneous equation for grade 11. Let's take just one example. They say solve the linear equation, the simultaneous linear equations. Right, you are going to do the linear equations the first time around. Say for instance you have x minus y is equals to 2 and 2x plus y is equals to 10. Right. If you are given two equations like these ones, you quickly name them equation 1 and equation 2. But my advice is we are going to name this equation 1, we name this equation 2, then we make one of them the subject of the formula of one variable. Then we get another 3 equations, which I do not condemn, but I would love you to have only 2 equations for convenience sake. It is nothing wrong about having 3 equations, but for convenience sake, make yourself only 2 equations so that when you come back and work and substitute, you will see equation 1 and equation 2. Sometimes people mistaken to substitute the other value to equation 1, which was automatically called equation 2, or in equation 2, which was automatically reduced or extended to be equation 3. So for that convenience sake, let's note that only 2 equations you are about to complete. Now let's say here we make x the subject of the formula. X is equals to y plus 2. Now I can call this equation 1. And then this one automatically is equation 2. Then we are going to substitute x from equation 1 into equation 2. You tell the marker, substitute x into equation 2. You write equation 2 first. It says 2x plus y is equals to 10. This is your equation 2. Now we start substituting the value of x as y plus 2 into the very equation 2. Now you say 2, when you see x, you put y plus 2 plus y is equals to 10. Right, you distribute your 2 in the bracket, you find 2y plus 4 plus y equals to 10. You arrange the like terms, 2 plus 1 is 3y is equals to 10 minus 4. Then 3y is equals to 10 minus 4 is 6. Then you divide throughout by 3. 3y is equals to 6 over 3 over 3. You cancel your 3. Then your y is going to be 6 divided by 3 is 2. You have found your y to be 2. Now you substitute y. You substitute y into equation 1. Yes, because if you can check your equation 1, equation 1 is going to be y plus 2 is equals to x. This is the simplest one. There is nothing wrong about substituting into this one. You are going to get the very same answer, but you are going to work smart and you take something that is going to be much convenient for you. Now, we grab equation 1. Equation 1 is x is equals to y plus 2. You start substituting y into equation 1. You find that x is equals to 2. Your y was 2 plus 2, which is 4. This is all about how to solve simultaneously the linear equation. This is for linear equation. Now, what happens if you are given a linear and a quadratic? Let's go and check example 2, which is linear and quadratic. Now we're going to concentrate on linear and quadratic. Now let's grab the example. You are given a linear as y minus 2x is equals to 2 and x squared minus 2x is equals to 3 minus 1. Remember the first one we said, trying to make the equations to be not as many as 3. Right? There is nothing wrong with that, but for convenience sake, because there is a confusion as we work along, as we substitute back to the original equations, to find that some of the equations you repeat them, some of them you substitute on a wrong one. So this one we are not going to give it a name. This one we are going to give it 2. Then this one we are going to make one of the variables the subject of the formula, then we can call it 1. For simplicity's sake, we are going to make y the subject of the formula. You have 2x plus 2. Now you can call this equation 1. Now you start substituting what? Y from equation 1 into equation 2. Now you say substitute y into equation 2. You start by writing equation 2. The equation 2 is startly, it's x squared minus 2x is equals to 3 minus 1. Now, wherever you see y, you're going to put 2x plus 2. Now, let's start working. It's x squared minus 2x is equals to 3 minus, I see y here, it's 2x plus 2. Now, we grab our x squared as is, minus 2x is equals to 3. Distribute your negative sign throughout the brackets, you get minus 2x and minus 2. Take this 2 on that other side, you find that 2x is going to die. This minus 2, when it comes this side, is going to be plus. So a plus 2 and a minus 2x give you 0. You are left with 3 minus 2, which is 1. Then x squared is equals to 3 minus 2, which is 1. Alright, let me write the whole thing so that you won't be confused. Grade 11s. What I'm saying is x squared minus 2x. You grab your minus 2x, that side, it comes that side, that other side, after equal sign, it will change negative to positive 2x is equals to, you have your 3 here, minus 2. This is what I was trying to explained the last time, but I think it's good when I write it so that you will see what is happening. You see this minus 2x and plus 2x becomes a 0. You are left with x squared is equals to 3 minus 2, it's 1. This is how it became. Then your x is equals to plus minus 1. I think you all understand how it came about. Now we are going to substitute this value of x into this equation. The most important equation, the simplest one, is this one. We're going to use this one because it's the simplest and convenient for us. Now you substitute x into equation 1. Your equation 1 states y is equals to 2x. Y is equals to 2x plus 2. Then at x equals to 1, we are going to say y is equals to 2 into 1 plus 1, which is 2 plus 1 is 3. Then you repeat again the very same equation 1, y is equals to 2x, rather it's plus 2 here. It's plus 2, right? When you substitute here, you get a 2 here, and the 2 and 2 gives you a 4. Now you get a 4. You come and take the second value at x. Yes, x is 1. You put your 1 here. Then you multiply 2 and 1, you get a 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. Yes. Then at x is equals to minus 1. Because you got two values of x. Then you say your y is equals to 2 into minus 1 plus 2, which is 2 times minus 1, it's minus 2 plus 2, which is 0. Then we've got two values of x. The first one is x is to y, where you have your x as 1 and your y as 4. The second one is x is to y, where you have the value of x as minus 1 and the value of y will be 0. Now this is your final stage where you have a quadratic and a linear equation which are solved simultaneously together to get 2 variables. Right, we can go and do example 3. Right, example 3 will want us to do the following. You are given 2y plus 3x is equals to 7, and y is equals to x squared minus 3x plus 1. You see, this is a quadratic equation whereby, remember, we are trying to eliminate to have many equations. We are going to give this one is complicated one, equation 2, then equation 1 is going to come out of this one. So we make this one of the x or one of the y to be the subject of the formula. Let's make y the subject rather. 2y is equals to minus 3x plus 7. You took that 3x that side to become a negative. Then y is equals to minus 3x plus 7 divided by 2. Now this is your equation 1. Now we are going to substitute this y from equation 1 into equation 2. You tell the marker substitute y into equation 2. You grab your y is here, so you take your minus 3x plus 7 over 2 is equals to x squared minus 3x plus 1. That is your equation 2. Now, you cross multiply here. You cross multiply, remember everything that stands on its own is over 1. So you cross multiply here. You find out that minus 3x plus 7 is equals to, you multiply everything by 2 now. It's 2x squared. You multiply it by this. It's minus 6x multiplied by 2 plus 2. Then you take this whole thing on there, from the left hand side to the right hand side, you find that 2x squared minus 6x plus 2. You take this one, it was negative, it goes to be positive 3x. This one was positive, it will be negative 7, which is equal to 0. Now you find the value of x here. You have 2x squared, like terms, minus 6 plus 3, it's minus 3x. Positive 2 minus 7, it's minus 5, is equals to 0. Now, you find the values of x by, you say 2x, you factorize here, x is equals to 0. The factors of 5 that when added and subtracted will give you a 3. It's going to be, let's say it's 1 here, 5 here. When you multiply here, you get this. You multiply here, you get a 2. You get this one, you get a 3. So the negative one means that they are not the same. The big one should have a negative. There you go. We factorize this successfully. Then 2x minus 5 is equals to 0, or x plus 1 is equals to 0. Then x is equals to 5 over 2, or x is equals to minus 1. Now we have two values of x. By getting two values of x, you have to substitute each x to one of the given equations, whether it's equation 1 or equation 2. In this case, you are going to have two values of y since you have two values of x. To represent it like in this format, this is 1, this is 2. The first value of x was 1, the second value of x was minus 1. So we are going to do the same left side as here. Let me rather fill up the space here. Let's clean up the space here. Right, grade 11, do not forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, drop me a comment when there is no understanding that you need me to explain further. Share it to your other friends so that we all have the same knowledge before we can go and write the final examination. Right. You have the value of x as equals to 5 over 2 and x is minus 1. We have x is equals to 5 over 2 and x is equals to negative 1. Now we are going to substitute y. In this case, we are going to substitute x into equation 1. We are going to substitute x into equation 1. Your equation 1 states Here is equation 1. Y equals to minus 3x plus 7. Y equals to minus 3x plus 7 over 2. This is the equation 1. Now we're going to substitute the value of x. X is 5 over 2 or x is minus 1. Right? At x is equals to 5 over 2. Your y is going to be minus 3 multiplied by 5 over 2 plus 7 over 2. Minus 3 times 5 is minus 15 over 2 plus 7 over 2. This 2 is over 1, remember? Now if we flip them, we're going to change the division into multiplication by the clicking of the fingers. When you click it, you're going to get something like this magically, which is going to be minus 15 over 2 plus 7 over 1 multiplied by 1 over 2. When you do this, this is going to be, the numerator becomes a denominator and the denominator becomes a numerator. Now we have this, you are going to multiply this into this. This times 1 is minus 15. Times 1 plus 7. Times 2 over 4 times 1 over 2. Now we find that your LCD is going to be 4. 4 goes how many times into 4? 1. 1 times 15 is minus 15. 2 goes how many times into 4? 2 times 7 is 14. All over 4. Which is going to be minus 15 plus 14 is minus 1 over 4. We've got one value of y which corresponds with minus 1 over 4. Now we are going to grab x at minus 1. Let's grab x at minus 1. Rather, let's come this side. Remember grade 11? Practice makes perfect. You go to this topic, you grab as many as you can so that you can be perfect. You practice it. Once you master it, you move on to the next topic because time is moving up. Now we are going to substitute again. Substitute x into equation 1. Your equation 1 states that y is equals to minus 3x plus 7 over 2. Now we are going to use at x is equals to minus 1. Then your y is going to be minus 3 times minus 1 plus 7 all over 2, which is going to be a positive 3 plus 7 over 2, which is 7 plus 3, it's 10 over 2, which is 5. Now, it comes to the crucial part where you have to represent your solutions. You are going to call this one at x is equals to 5 over 2 and then the second point is going to be at x is equals to minus 1. Right? X is to y. That is the reading of the day, because we are dealing with the coordinates. The value of x here is 5 over 2 is 2. What did you get at 5 over 2? We got minus 1 over 4. Minus 1 over 4. Or, it's not or, it's and. And at x is 1, we start by saying x is to y. Where you see the value of x, you put a minus 1. The value of y will be 5. This is your final answer. This is how you do the simultaneous equation involving the linear and quadratic. Usually you get 2 answers for that. So far. So grade 11 practice, make sure that you understand everything. If you don't, drop me a comment so that we can go through it together. Thank you very much, grade 11. Have a wonderful day. Do not forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Uncle Pythagoras signing out. Thank you very much.